Hey there, friends. I hope you're doing well. I have writing journals, glue books ready to go into the shop. You get two of these, and these are 24 pages. I'm gonna peek inside real quick. 24 pages of copy paper, as well as this fun little pocket right here that you can slide bits and bobs into as you create them, or use it as a repository for your goodie bag that you get with each book. Ta-da, ta-da! There you go. Two problems solved at one time. All right, this is 24. And you can see that this says Christmassy right there. So, use it however you want to use it. And then we can take a quick peek. I don't want to get things confused here. At some items that I chose to go into these books. I think that they would make super cool glue books. Or if you're looking for really great gifts for the holidays and you want to support a little local artist, then I'm your gal, by golly. I pulled some images from a 1946 National Geographic. I thought it was really super cool, as well as some other publications that I had. I did a lot of tearing because I think that tearing really does lend itself well when you're using vintage images. It makes them look almost like they were taken out of a scrapbook. Especially if you want to hit those edges with a little bit of maybe sepia, it really does make them look like they've been taken out of a scrapbook or maybe shoved into a book and forgotten about. I was surprised that there are not more images of my mama out and about. Miss Leanne blessed me with a card last week that had my favorite picture of my mama. And we're in Las Vegas. My brother-in-law is on tour with, at that time he was on tour with Aerosmith. So we were mooching fancy hotels and doing all kinds of great Aerosmith stuff. With this package of ephemera, you get a selection of handwritten by me quotes that I have always loved. So maybe that can be your inspiration. There's also a couple pieces of writing paper here, as well as textbook ephemera, because things like this are always handy for just that first layer, right? You just kind of want to get started, and a first layer is usually something that lends itself well to the usage of text pages. So here we go. I don't remember what this one was called. Hold on. I'll get it. Okay, I can't find the prompt here. So I don't know what it was called, but I'll find it. Sorry. I thought I had it right here. Was I calling it General Tire? I don't know. I guess we're going to call it General Tire for the moment because I don't know what it was. I need to pay more attention. All right, this one is, and the price on these for 2 books and the packet of ephemera is $12.50. It is $5 to mail these items to you. As you can see, I mean, this would make a super cool art start in the morning, right? You know, an art warm-up would be perfect. Like I said, you know, you can use this part to stick the ephemera in, and then you've got a one-book solution for your morning coffee. You can just get right to your creativity. This one is called RCA. I'll just flip through here really quick. I love this. This was from an old book about collections. I love robots, not AI. I love robots. I loved robots in the 50s connotation, you know, the Forbidden Planet, movies like that. Robbie the Robot during the Lost in Space series. I always love things like that. Don't you love these images? I mean, this is old, like I said, 1946 National Geographic images. You can just tell how much our world has just changed, can't you? And then your quote sheet. This is one of my favorites. And in the spring, at the end of the day, you should smell like dirt. That's Margaret Atwood, who wrote The Handmaid's Tale, which I have never read, and I should. And I've never seen I don't know if it was on Netflix or Prime Video. So there's that one. This one is Colorado Springs. This one says, but first coffee. Perfect jump off spot in the morning with your coffee. You can see the little coffee cups here. And I love the musical notes. I think that's really very, very inspiring, you know, in the morning. What is your morning ritual? Mine is to get up and have coffee, and I pray that nobody else gets up and I can have 5 minutes of quiet. But Susie is usually already up, which is fine. I get him fed. What's your ritual? I would love to know what your ritual is for getting up in the morning and getting started. I really would like to make art my start, but there's breakfast, there's dishes, there's laundry, there's floors that need clean, there's, you know, I never thought that as a person without children, I would be cleaning so freaking much. But, okay, there's that. I love this one. I can't think of another attitude to have toward an audience than a hopeful and positive one, and that was Robert Palmer. Robert Palmer wrote the song and performed Sneakin' Sally Through the Alley, and he was just an absolutely just wonderful performer. I used to listen to him a lot. Sorry. Okay, we've got one more picture. You can see what a nice gift these would be for somebody. You know, maybe you know someone who is shut in and not able to get to their art stash. Or maybe someone who is met with a little bit of resistance from family when they, you know, when they want to do art. Or maybe you just don't know how to get started. These books are not overwhelming, right? So they aren't like these big giant tomes, right? They're smaller books that you can complete really quickly. After silence, that's that which comes nearest to expressing the inexpressible is music, which is a great quote to use with a book that features musical cardstock. It's good. When I get these packaged up, they look like this. So they make a lovely gift. $12.50, $5 shipping. I hope you guys like them. I hope that you'll come and just visit the store. When you just visit the store, it helps me in so many ways. And if you like an item, that helps me even more because it does drive traffic to the Etsy store, which I really appreciate. Even though I've had my huge problems with Etsy and continue to have problems with Etsy, it seems to be the selling platform that a lot of people are comfortable with. So we're just going to stick over there. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you're good. Talk to you soon. Bye.